In July of 1992, teenagers were living in the El Cajon sewers. Reporter Susan Peters and photojournalist Charlie Landon talked with them in this story.
These are our cars.
They appear to be society's outcast, the expelled. They are young.
Billy, how old are you?
16. 16? Yeah, I was born on January 6, 1976.
Tonight, they are taking us to where they sometimes live.
A long time ago, there used to be little red lights down there. It looked like hell.
A most unnatural environment.
This is where you're going to sleep tonight, too.
Yeah.
They call it Hell's Gate. It is a 5-minute walk from one world to another.
It's all right for a while. I like being on top of the world.
It is their world, the intricate, dank system of tunnels, storm drains under El Cajon.
Welcome to hell, man. This is home.
We're under the city of El Cajon right now. It's dirty in here, it smells, it's frightening. Yet these kids say this is the safest place they can be. We're traveling through the storm drain by light. The kids do it in the dark.
It is very dark. This makeshift home where on any given night, anywhere from a few to a dozen teens will sleep and socialize here. Normally, without a light, they feel the sides of the drain and make sounds to hear their way around. They have designated rooms here.
This is hell.
Bathroom.
This is your bathroom.
Yeah.
You just give them a sub-name so that everybody knows where to go when we say to go there.
Figure if you urinate in the water, it goes downstream and doesn't smell.
Tonight, someone brings a flare in for light.
Actually, it doesn't feel too bad. It feels kind of homely.
Homey?
Yeah, like a different sort of home. We can come down here and it sounds a lot like we're in a forest running next to a creek, you know, because we can't see anything, so we can imagine it.
There is an organization to all this, like a system, a household. They even have a place to keep their clothes.
Yeah, and our whole, it's our dresser.
A makeshift candle made from a soda can marks their sleeping quarters.
This is home. Hell's Gate, home. This is our house.
You sleep in here at night?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it down here.
You like it down here?
Yeah, it's better than at home.
At first, they almost brag about all this, but the hurt spills after just a few questions.
We didn't put ourselves here, people did, you know, our family. You know, I don't really, you know, they talk about religion, you know, and believe in God and he'll find the way, you know, and I believe that if there was a God, I don't think we'd have to go through this. You know, this is not by choice at all. I mean, people might think that this is fun for this. This is not fun for us.
15 through 20-year-olds band together. Their reasons for being on the street are the same as other runaways. Some have been abused physically and emotionally. Some have been kicked out of their homes. Many just run away for the fun of it. The difference here is they say they find the world above so difficult, they'd rather be under it.
Why are you here?
Because my mom put me here. You know, I have no family. Figure I have 7 brothers and 2 sisters and a mom, and I don't know who my dad is, and you'd think that they might be able to help me, right? They're not here for me.
I'd rather be in a sewer where I'm happy with people who love me than have all the money in the world and have people who don't love me.
Is that how you feel? That's how I feel, totally. I mean, I don't know what I'd do without these people here. I mean, these people have accepted me in, and you know, that's more than I've ever gotten in my whole life.
And here, even authorities admit, is safer than sleeping in a park or on the street. Here they are protected by the walls and by the others with them.
Easy ice, man. I figured like one could go between 3 people.
A few bags of French fries and a couple Cokes are shared with everyone. This is a bonus. Many times they get their food through what they call dumpster diving.
That's grub.
Their system of surviving continues above ground. Every night when the fast food restaurants close is dinner time.
We had one group that took Fletcher Parkway and hit all the places down Fletcher Parkway, and the other half of the group took Main Street and hit all down Main Street.
Okay, remember, we got this guy behind us that he needs some food for his party, too. Oh, yeah.
They have so fine-tuned their survival skills that they operate much like a makeshift family.
We are the children of the night. We won't go down without a fight.
It's our song because it talks a lot about living on the streets.
The difference is in this family, they are all children.
We've grown into the children of...
You know, as the parent of 2 16-year-olds, I think about them possibly being out on their own and having things be so bad in this world that they have to go create another world, and just the conditions that they were living in. And in the beginning, it did seem like they were kind of proud and bragging, but then they let their soul, shared their soul, and you could just feel their hurt.
Well, for a lot of us in San Diego, across the country, it's a moment to recognize our privilege, recognize who we are, what we have, and where we come from, and that a lot of people don't have the choice to even live the way we do.
You know, that was 30 years ago, and during my time here at CBS 8, 18 years, I've worked a lot with the county, the Health and Human Services Organization, and you just wonder if someone stepped in, you know, after our story aired to help some of these kids. You wonder what happened to them. They would be about 45, we're doing the math, 45, 50 years old today, and it would be interesting if you know anyone, you recognized anyone, I would love to follow up with some of those kids to see what happened. You know, they did seem like survivors. They had survivor spirit in them.
Yeah, you could tell they had some fight in them. I mean, they probably, again, didn't really have a choice not to have that fight and that fire in them to survive and stay afloat.
It's shocking, though, to see their restroom, you know, and to them it was orderly. Oh, we do our business here so that it flows downstream. I mean, they kind of had it all figured out.
Yeah.
You know, after we uncovered this story in our archives, we did reach out to former photographer Charlie Landon, who shot that story. He just retired within the last couple years, so he was here for a long time, and he said that Susan, the reporter that we saw, was really freaked out, is the word that he used, by what she saw.
Yeah, he thinks it was the scariest and probably one of the saddest stories that she's had to cover. I mean, I can't imagine why. I can imagine the way she could be feeling at that point.
Yeah, just an interesting look into that.